Oh. You hear that?
I'm going to start sorting in Eagles base.
Mm-mm. Well. Serve it. Alright, do apologize. Let's get back to the action here. Eric Decker for the Broncos. Chris Givens. Ooh. Oh, man. Jay, you still with us, man? Justin Blackman. Steve Johnson. And ooh-wee. For the Baltimore Ravens. Legendary Contenders Auto. 11 out of 25. Jamal Lewis.
Yeah.
For the Baltimore Ravens. My man. What you think about that, Jay? We definitely weren't expecting the Jamal Lewis auto when we hit bid now. Dwayne Bowe. Marshawn Lynch. Round numbers. Tyrann Mathieu and Bladai Ray Wilson. Cardinals and Titans. Reggie Wayne. Super Bowl hero. And Troy Polamalu. I'll tell you what, Jay. You have a tendency to pull a nice running back auto if I've ever seen one. Matt Ryan. Navarro Bowman. Yeah, it was 11 out of 25, Jay. 11 out of 25. Jordy Nelson, and Eli Manning, and Matt Forte. Yeah, I can't. My camera's not really good enough to pick up the actual. Yeah, there you go. You can see that. Boom. Trent Richardson, Torrey Smith, touchdown tandems for the Steelers, Ben Roethlisberger, Heath Miller, Steve Smith, and Doug Martin. No problem, Jay. No problem, man. Adrian Peterson, Matt Stafford, Wes Welker, Pierre Garçon, and Dez Bryant. Sam Bradford, Alex Smith, Golden Tate, Arian Foster, and Chad Henne. Kid Reporter. LaShawn McCoy. Frank Gore. Aaron Rodgers. Joe Flacco. And Andrew Luck. You know I'm going to try to put whatever mojo I can on these boxes, Jay. Greg Little. Lamar Miller. Rookie of the Year contenders, Eddie Lacy, Antonio Brown, and Steven Jackson. Greg Jennings, Chris Ivory, Demarius Thomas, And Brandon Marshall. Oh, Cam Newton. Yeah, that CPAT was nice. I guess I've really never like looked at any of those vertical booklet ones, but the whole I signed the card and I'm gonna sign the letter thing, that's really tight. That dual autograph on that was really, really tight, man. Darren McFadden, Ryan Matthews, Vance McDonald, Vincent Jackson, and RG3. On the Giants and Eagles, boom! Alright, there it was. Giants and Eagles. That is the request. Darrelle Revis. Ray Rice. Well, somebody else going to be a happy camper. Not quite. Giants and Eagles, but Carson Palmer, Alfred Morris, Ray Rice, and for my man, Gabe. Number 23 out of 99. Variation Auto. Kenny Vaccaro. A very, very nice hit. No stars on that one, Gabe. Very nice hit. Going out to the New Orleans Saints. We got the right conference, though, Dia. So, we're getting there. T.Y. Hilton. Calvin Johnson. Legendary Contenders. Barry Sanders. Miles Austin. And Jake Locker. Michael Vick. Colin Kaepernick. Oh. Ha 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 ha. I hope y'all saw that. Hakeem Nicks. AJ Green. And who's this even going to? Flying V62. It's just one of them nights. Number 76 out of 99. On-card auto for the Minnesota Vikings. Cordero Patterson. CP, Eddie, everybody's coming to kick it tonight. Le'Veon, Monte, Jamal Lewis. Everybody coming out. Nice hit for Flying V on that one. Brandon Whedon, Jared Cook. MVP contenders, Drew Brees, Tom Brady, and Larry Fitzgerald. Kid Reporter. Drew Brees for the Saints. DeMarco Murray, Jamal Charles, Ben Roethlisberger, and for the Houston Texans, Ray Graham. Rookie ticket auto. No EJ yet. We had I think the Bills had a Jeff Toole. I think that's the only Bills auto we've had so far. Thought that was an auto. Julio Jones, Jay Cutler. That's what it was. Legendary contenders, Brett Favre. Kenny Britt, Maurice Jones-Drew for the Bengals. James Jones, Darrelle Revis, CJ Spiller, Stephen Ridley, Darrelle Revis again, and For the St. Louis Rams, variation auto, Benny Cunningham. No stars on the back. For the St. Louis Rams. Got about 7 more packs in this box. 2 more boxes to go. Ray Rice, T.Y. Hilton, round numbers, Stedman Bailey and Marcus Wheaton. Not from contenders, though. We did not do contenders. Matt Schaub and Victor Cruz. Kind of just have hard remembering what I pull on a week-to-week basis, but Sidney Rice, Deshaun Jackson for the New Orleans Saints, number 7 out of 99. Drew Brees for the New Orleans Saints, very nice. Tony Romo and Andre Johnson. Yeah, I wish, man. It feels like it some days, though. Anquan Bolden, Reggie Bush, round numbers, Terrence Williams and Keenan Allen. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, Danny Amendola. Mark Ingram, Mike Wallace. Here's EJ, Rookie of the Year contenders. No ink on it, but it's our man EJ. Richard Mendenhall and Marcus Colston. Christian Ponder, Stephen Hill. Touchdown tandems, Matt Schaub and Andre Johnson. Ryan Tannehill and Chris Johnson. Peyton Manning. I was going to say, what is that? Jacoby Ford. Valued collector card. Bilal Powell for the Jets. Mario Williams. And Rookie Ink. Playoff contenders. I'm not exactly sure what that one is. Rookie Ink. Card number 33 for the St. Louis Rams. Stedman Bailey. For the St. Louis Rams. Going to the vintage card buyer. Oh, that goes over here. All right, last pack of the box. Eddie Royal, Russell Wilson, draft class, Zach Ertz, Terrell Pryor, and Phillip Rivers for the Chargers. All right, guys, 2 more boxes to go. Went ahead and opened both of them there. We'll keep them separately, though, just so there's no confusion. Eric Decker, Chris Givens, Dwayne Bowe, Alfred Morris, and Miles Austin. Marshawn Lynch, Matt Ryan, Navarro Bowman, Jake Locker, and Justin Blackmon. Sam Bradford, Alex Smith. Rookie of the Year contenders, Ezekiel Ansah. Chad Henne, Joe Flacco, and Kid Reporter. Golden Tate, LaShawn McCoy. Rookie of the Year contenders, Kiko Alonso, Andrew Luck, and Antonio Brown. Frank Gore, Aaron Rodgers. Draft class, Marquise Goodwin, Steven Jackson for the Falcons, and Brandon Marshall for the Bears. Jordy Nelson, Trent Richardson. Rookie of the Year contenders, Eric Reed for the 49ers, Steve Johnson, and Reggie Wayne. Torrey Smith for the Ravens, Adrian Peterson, Matthew Stafford, Troy Polamalu, and Eli Manning. Wes Welker, Sam Bradford. Draft class, Mike Gillislee for the Dolphins, Matt Forte, and Steve Smith. Kid Reporter. Alex Smith, Golden Tate, LaShawn McCoy, Doug Martin, and Pierre Garçon. Been a dry box here. There we go. Greg Little, maybe. Lamar Miller. Oh, yeah. Nice one, too. Cam Newton, Vincent Jackson, Lamar Miller, and for the San Francisco 49ers, number 53 out of 99, Vance McDonald. Old Vance. Going to I'm a Boss 219. Greg Jennings, Chris Ivory. Round numbers, Eddie Lacy and Christine Michael. I believe that is our second one of those. So each of you will receive that card, Packers and Seahawks. Robert Griffin III and Tony Romo for the Cowboys. Kid Reporter. If anyone would like me to include the Kid Reporter card so you can sign up to be a reporter at last year's Super Bowl, definitely let me know. Russell Wilson, Michael Vick, Legendary Contenders, Steve Young, Larry Fitzgerald, and Drew Brees for the Saints. Colin Kaepernick, Brandon Whedon, DeMarco Murray, Kenny Britt, and for the Oakland Raiders, Matt McGloin. Rookie ticket auto. Demarius Thomas, Darren McFadden, Andre Johnson, Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, and for the San Diego Chargers, on-card auto, Manti Te'o. Ryan Matthews, Sidney Rice, touchdown tandems, Jay Cutler and Brandon Marshall, Danny Amendola, and Rashard Mendenhall. Kid Reporter. Jared Cook for the Rams, Jamal Charles. Round numbers, Mike Glennon and Niall Davis, Bucks and Chiefs. Not sure if we got a duplicate on that one. Maurice Jones-Drew and CJ Spiller. About 7 or 8 packs to go and one more box. Ben Roethlisberger, Julio Jones, Jay Cutler, Stephen Ridley, and Matt Schaub for the Texans. James Jones, Darrelle Revis, touchdown tandems, Andy Dalton and AJ Green, Victor Cruz and Andy Dalton. Ray Rice, T.Y. Hilton, Calvin Johnson, Jonathan Stewart, and Carson Palmer. Deshaun Jackson, Anquan Bolden, Marcus Colston, Ryan Tannehill, and for the Chicago Bears, Michael Ford for the Chicago Bears. Reggie Bush for the Lions, Mark Ingram for the Saints, draft class, Marcus Wheaton, Chris Johnson, and Bilal Powell for the Jets. Mike Wallace for the Dolphins, Christian Ponder, Mario Williams for the Bills, Terrell Pryor, and for the San Francisco 49ers, number 28 out of 99, Cornelius Carradine. That was a weird signature for Cornelius Carradine. And this was our Christian Ponder, I do believe. Yes, Christian Ponder. Weird signature for Mr. Cornelius. But a weird signature is better than no signature, if you ask me. Stephen Hill, Peyton Manning, MVP contenders. I don't know what league this was in, but RG3. Sorry, Gamber. Phillip Rivers and Hakeem Nicks for the Giants. B. Will, are you alive? I showed B. Williams an hour ago this Cordell Patterson, and I haven't heard back from him since. He's not even typed a word in there. I'm not sure what's going on, B. Williams. I thought he had a heart attack, maybe.
Random.
Yes. All right. AJ Green for the Bengals. Tom Brady for the Patriots. Jacoby Ford. B. Williams, man. Did you see that card I showed you? Eddie Royal. And for the Baltimore Ravens, Marlon Brown. Jay doing it real big tonight. B. Williams, did you see that Cordero Patterson card I tried to show you earlier? We just hit another one tonight in this draft. All right, guys, last box here. Last box of the break. There it was. Ah, B. Williams. You got time to hang around me to finish this break and I'll show you? Jay Cutler. James Jones. Rookie of the Year contenders, Eddie Lacy. Yeah, I hear you, bro. Can't stop being a dad for some cards. I definitely understand that. Phillip Rivers. And Hakeem Nicks for the Giants. You give me about 15 minutes, I'll get it back on the screen for you. If not, have Jay tell you about it. Darrelle Revis. Ray Rice. AJ Green. Oh. Tom Brady. And for the Detroit Lions, Joseph Touchdown Dancing Fourier. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got you, man. What all teams you got, Dia? I was looking at them earlier. I can't remember off the top of my head. I know Philly and the Giants. That's right. I'm sorry. I know we just talked about that. T.Y. Yeah, B. Williams. He's not lying. T.Y. Hilton. Calvin Johnson. Stedman Bailey, draft class. Larry Fitzgerald. Drew Brees. And Kid Reporter. So now you have to wait and see it, B. Williams. I know, man. Where were you? You knew I was breaking tonight, man. Eric Decker. Chris Givens. Dwayne Bowe. DeMarco Murray. And Kenny Britt. Yeah, it was a booklet card that's got 2 signatures on it, B. Williams. Signed on, made a little inscription on the P patch, and one over on his card. Marshawn Lynch, Matt Ryan, Gavin Escobar and Vance McDonald, round numbers. Maurice Jones-Drew and C.J. Spiller. There you go. Navarro Bowman. You did that tonight. Jordy Nelson. Trent Richardson. And Stephen Ridley. Oh, and Matt Schaub. You did that tonight, B. Will? Torrey Smith. Okay. Adrian Peterson. Ryan Tannehill and Mike Wallace, touchdown tandems. Victor Cruz for the Giants. And Andy Dalton for the Bengals. Kid Reporter. Christian Ponder. Not tonight, Greg. Not tonight, man. Stephen Hill. Round numbers, D. Milner and DJ Hayden. Random that card off. Robert Griffin III and Tony Romo for the Cowboys. We're going to be trying to do some like little pop-up drafts next week, actually. I know, man. True story. Matt Stafford, Wes Welker, Sam Bradford. No problem, Greg. Jonathan Stewart and Carson Palmer for the Cardinals. We are going to be breaking tomorrow night, though, Greg. Well, that's no good. Alex Smith, Golden Tate, LaShawn McCoy, Alfred Morris, and Miles Austin. Frank Gore, Aaron Rodgers. Ooh, for the San Francisco 49ers, number 7 out of 99. Navarro Bowman. The Niners. Jake Locker and Justin Blackman. Greg Little, Lamar Miller, Rookie of the Year contenders E.J. Manuel, Steve Johnson, Reggie Wayne, and Kid Reporter. Peyton Manning. Yeah. Jacoby Ford. Wow. Andre Johnson. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis. And for the New Orleans Saints, Ryan Griffin with the stars on the back. Gabe's having a heyday over here with the Saints. Eddie Royal, Russell Wilson. Touchdown tandems for the Detroit Lions, Matt Stafford, Calvin Johnson, Danny Amendola, Rashard Mendenhall, Kid Reporter. Greg Jennings, Chris Ivory, MVP contenders, Drew Brees for the Saints, Troy Polamalu, and Eli Manning for the Giants. Michael Vick, Colin Kaepernick, Marcus Colston, Ryan Tannehill, and for the New York Jets, number 53 out of 99, Ryan Spadola. Ryan Spadola for the New York Jets. Brandon Whedon, Jared Cook, Jamal Charles, Chris Johnson, and Bilal Powell, Kid Reporter. Ben Roethlisberger, Julio Jones, Mario Williams, Terrell Pryor, and, that's nice. That's nice. For the St. Louis Rams, 2013 playoff contenders, rookie tickets, Zach Stacy. Card number 192 for the St. Louis Rams. Lamar Miller, Greg Jennings, Rookie of the Year contenders, DeAndre Hopkins for the Texans, Doug Martin, and Pierre Garçon. Got 5 packs left, guys. 5 packs left. Chris Ivory, Demaryius Thomas, Draft Class, Monte Ball, Des Bryant, and Arian Foster for the Texans. Darren McFadden, Ryan Matthews, MVP contenders, Tom Brady. He got a nice hit, B. Williams. He got a real nice hit. I'll let you tell him about it, though, Jay. Chad Henne, Joe Flacco, and Kid Reporter. Sidney Rice. What? Deshaun Jackson. Is that a hit card? It is. So, okay. Do it like this. Andrew Luck. Antonio Brown. And that's an auto, too, B. Williams. Legendary auto. Deshaun Jackson. And for the Kansas City Chiefs, Rookie Inc. Nile Davis. So I guess that's what that one redemption card's going to look like. And I forget who even had that. This one's going to the Chiefs. Nile Davis. Yep, Marlon Brown auto too. Anquan Bolden, Reggie Bush, Legendary Contenders, Barry Sanders, Steven Jackson, and Brandon Marshall for the Bears. Alright guys, last pack of the break. Good luck to everyone. Mark Ingram, Mike Wallace. Ooh, we even got a hit in the last one. Ooh, and a nice hit too. Somebody's going to be excited. Cam Newton for the Panthers. Vincent Jackson, Mike Wallace, and for the Denver Broncos, Monte Ball. On-card auto to end our break this evening. All right, well, that is going to do it for our breaking this evening, guys. First off, would like to thank everyone who joined us on this great Saturday evening. Would also like to welcome you all back as we break the second half of this case tomorrow night. We'll be breaking live at 10:15. Auctions are ending about 8:30 to 9:15, so definitely make sure to check us out if you are breaking tomorrow night. Also, I know I didn't really get a chance to get into it, but these auctions tonight did qualify for something we were doing here at Breaking Boxes, something that's called Weekly Rewards. You can find out all this information on my Twitter. Let's see if I can write that down for anyone real quick. No paper or anything there. Of course, I don't have a piece of paper. Hang with me, I promise it's worth it. Definitely, if you have not already, check me out on Twitter, at Breaking Boxes. All the information you need is on there. Simply what we have done, all the team slots that I sold this week, I'm going to put them all in the randomizer tomorrow night after our contenders break. Randomize that list 5 times, and the 8 people on top will be invited to our weekly rewards giveaway on Monday night, where we have a hit draft set up. We'll randomize those 8 people into a draft order and let you draft 8 hits. Some of the hits we have this week: Eddie Lacy auto, Bo Jackson rookie card, Rob Gronkowski printing plate, just to name a few. So again, you guys are already entered in that, and you will be contacted Sunday night if you are randomly chosen to participate. We'll be doing this every week here on Breaking Boxes. Tuesdays we will upload our new prizes for the week. So again, make sure you give me a follow at Breaking Boxes if you have not already. So I'm going to get off here, get the random video going in here just a few minutes and get all the videos uploaded, sent off to your message box so you can have them for future reference. And again, we hope to see you guys back here tomorrow night if you are out breaking. If not, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we will see you, I believe, Wednesday is when we are scheduled to break next week. So definitely enjoy your week and enjoy the rest of your weekend. See ya.